Hey guys, I'm Wedge Fairy, and this is the Book of Unwritten Tales. We just, as Wilbur here, used this robot to chase off the rat that was living under the bar, but I still want to see what's in here.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason.
I guess that's
Who
fair.
knows what the rat has hidden there?
Well,
Maybe
let's...
rotten food,
Oh.
or already digested food,
It's called
or
poop.
even more rats.
Probably more rats. Let's tell the Master Brewer we scared off the rat.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
There's an evil slime
No,
living in the
there's an evil
kitchen.
slime living in a pot in the kitchen.
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say. As long as it doesn't develop a
So
taste
that
for
means
beer.
I don't want it there, but I'm not willing to do anything about it. Alright.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh?
I just followed the instructions.
The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
I
Can I
wouldn't
call it a day now?
bet on
Of
that.
course you can.
It's warm
Safe
in
home, my
here,
lad.
and we're in the
See you
White Ridge
tomorrow.
Mountains, so it's
Bye.
cold out there.
See you later, lad.
Alright. Off we go. Let's look at the robot
The
again, just in
X100
case.
makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat.
Alright, let's go.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs.
Well,
I
no.
chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
Little gnome, big ambitions. Alright, this is the White Ridge Mountains. Ah. What's that, I wonder? And he just stands there. Did he make it? He made it!
Hey, you, boy, you've got to get me out of here. Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want...
Uh-oh. I hear the dragon.
You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy, it's too late. You see this ring?
Well, Wilbur wanted to be a hero
the
and go on
key.
adventures.
Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But...
Take
All
it,
of our fates
Nomi.
depend on it.
Alright. Wilbur has the ring of power, one would assume. Alright, we have a fancy ring.
Oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Let's look at the stretched out tart,
The
just because
charts
my
are supposed
thing was
to
already
offer
on
the
it.
stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather.
Oh,
I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
alright then, apparently. Let's look at the dwarf statue.
Probably the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history.
Look at the bastion.
The
Statue's not
bastion
finished.
looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed.
I'm assuming they started it before the war. Look at the roll. What roll?
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
Well, let's take that one then. Lesson number 1 of point and click adventure games. If you can click on it, click on it. Let's go in the gnome hole.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
Let's go. Into the gnome hole. So this is the gnome hole. Look at the chair.
A chair.
Look
One
at
of
this
my
on the
dad's
wall.
inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in.
His dad invented a clock.
Sometimes I think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it.
Let's look at the lamps.
Another one of Dad's inventions, he calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters. We used to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cozier.
I like the jelly glowfish. You'll see them a little later. Look at this ball on the
Hey,
ground.
my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
He just doesn't care about technology. Oh, it's broken. Oh, no. Yes. There it goes.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
You didn't build it. Let's look at these weird plants.
My
and
mother
stuff.
is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff.
Look at the plants.
Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains.
Good idea. Empty flower
A
pot.
flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Alright. Oh. Sorry if you hear me yawning.
That's my family.
Been a long
Right
day
now,
and I
just
still have to
Grandad
go to
and I are
retail
holding
work
down
tonight.
the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact.
Ah.
Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research. Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule.
Poor Wilbur.
I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero.
Uh-huh. You sound extra heroic. Let's go look at this large metal gate.
That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
Let's pull lever number 1.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them.
Kitchen lever.
Our kitchen.
Let's go look in the kitchen. This is a grain
Our
mill.
flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively.
Comparatively. Because they're gnomes and all.
There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Let's take it. Let's go look at the kitchen cupboards. Oh, I saw something show up there.
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
Take it, though.
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments. Master Merlin's
blue bottle.
antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
Take it. Scissors.
Mum hid the knives as a precaution after Grandad's
knife throwing classes.
Last year. She doesn't trust us anymore.
Oh, that's fair. Let's take the scissors. Anything else in the kitchen we can click on? No. Oh, we can...
Oh, I can't reach that.
Oh, okay. Use the lever for the gnome room.
This is my very cool room.
Let's look at the
My
backpack.
old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger.
Let's take it.
I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
I'd say no. Probably not.
My old tennis racket, although I was never very good.
Okay, I'm gonna take the tennis
Tap
racket.
cut is missing. What did I use that for?
Mostly because I know what it's for. Can we... Is there nothing else to click on in here? No, no, no? Okay.
That's the lever for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She
That's
builds
true.
combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy.
I forgot about the combat robots.
That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
Well, we looked at chemistry experiments and the plants and the flower pot. We used the levers. Nothing else in the rooms. There's a chair. There's a picture on the wall. All right, we might as well go down the steps here.
And down we go.
I like this idea for stairs. It's odd they're on a gear. You go around and around.
Halt! Who's there?
It's
Hi,
me,
Grandad.
Wilbur.
It's me.
Hi.
I doubt it. What's the password?
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct.
Apparently that was right.
You want?
Fluffy Money didn't seem
Gremlin
like it
gave
could be
me
right.
this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring?
But up here,
Have you checked it
you have
for
the jelly
contamination?
goldfish he mentioned upstairs. I like them.
What?
For curses, hexes, poison. What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring
How
from a
do you
gremlin
check
and
for
not check it for curses.
Really?
Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins.
So you shouldn't feed them after midnight.
or-
The gremlin said this ring could decide.
And
the
Wilbur
course
just
of the
like,
entire war.
okay, and power's on.
Decide the course of the war? That would be... Where is this
He
gremlin?
got picked up by a
He's been
dragon.
kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage. Yes,
One would assume if he's
he'd
the
know what to
Archmage.
do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for.
I don't know about that.
This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
He's not even listening. Let's look at this.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something.
Let's talk to Grandpa Gnome again.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel
It's like you
Grandad?
said that we had to do
We've
something,
just discussed
and then you
that.
didn't tell me.
You get the equipment. I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
What equipment? You didn't tell me anything.
What? For your journey to the town of the humans, of course.
Journey
More
to
attention,
tell the
my boy.
humans.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else.
You want to be a hero?
I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death
Yeah,
in the eye.
I love the way he talks.
This is
Yeah.
your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
He wants to be a hero. I don't think he
Sure,
wants to be a
I'd like
tragic
to do
hero.
something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only
Only
do.
do.
This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises.
About my equipment. What do you want me to get?
About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can,
fight without
but
legs.
you can't fight without a head.
Without legs?
Well, technically, I guess you
And you
could.
need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything. We are living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you'll need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
Just why I mean a parachute?
Just a precaution.
What do you think this ring is
This
all
ring,
about?
do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible.
All right. The
You
Archmage
know
of the
the
Humans.
Archmage. Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service.
Huh.
He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always
Well,
away on business.
what if he's not there when we
I
go
hope
there?
he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else. Give me your word
Makes
of
sense.
honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay, okay. I swear I'll give it to the Archmage personally.
Personally, yeah. How exactly am I gonna get to the human
I'm
town?
supposed to travel to the human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
All right.
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye.
Never look
Never
at anyone on the
anyone
underground. Nice.
Right.
All right. So we need to get a helmet, a map, and a parachute. I already know where the map is. Let's grab this rope.
Thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Let's take it. I guess we should examine the vice.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
Yikes. Yikes! That's
Dad's spare toolbox. Well, he
traumatizing.
took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him.
Take it.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Toolbox. Look at the
Parts
scrap.
of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
Look at the extendable arm.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object. Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
Take it. I don't know what we need it for, but we're taking it anyway. Let's look
That's
at the
one of
submarine.
Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
Jelly glowfish.
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
It looks like a Kodama. Like from Princess Mononoke.
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
Anything else we can click on here? Jelly glowfish
They
again.
used to hang all over the hall. Now these two are all we have left.
I think that's it. Let's go back upstairs. Okay. Now, I know how to get the parachute. It's the rope and the
I'll thread the
tarpaulin.
rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
Tarpaulin. To backpack.
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack, yes, that should work. There we go. A
A
parachute.
parachute. Alright.
At least I know what the parachute's for. The map and the helmet make a little more sense. I should think about getting them next.
Alright. Let's go. We know the map is with the Master Brewer. So let's go do that. Oh, look, there's sparkling. Was that there before?
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
Take the icicle.
It worked. I got one.
Let's put it in
It'll
there.
take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm.
That's
I
fine.
should speed up the melting process.
I'm not worried about melting it right now. I'm just was worried about a icicle just hanging out in our inventory. Into the bastion.
Master Brewer, sir. Hello,
Oh,
Master
he's
Brewer,
sleeping.
sir. Where are you?
Must have got boozed. I know I'm
Master Brewer,
always
sir, Master
sleepy
Brewer.
after a couple drinks.
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage, and he gave me this ring, and
What kind of ring, then?
this ring. It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates.
He's gonna think we were daydreaming again.
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to
Ow.
do.
That was just
But the
gonna
ring
brush us
has to
off.
be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
I mean, he makes a good
Just
point.
think about
If you haven't read Lord of the
When has
Rings,
anybody
why would you
ever
think a
given
ring
an
is important?
ring to a little being like
Yeah, see, there's a Lord of the Rings reference right there.
that sort of thing just doesn't happen.
But...
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
And he's instantly asleep again.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer.
Well, we want this map.
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone. It's worth a try. Yikes!
What? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Phew, that was close. I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
Alright. Oh, let's look at his beard.
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The Master Brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller.
Huh.
He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer. He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. Andy was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache.
It's funny that it all says that.
Beards are important to dwarves, and the beard
Oh, we
he was
just
born
did
is a
this.
Andy.
Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
No, I can't. Well, maybe I can.
This is less puzzle than normal because, again, I've done this first bit a couple times. So,
I'm gonna burn in hell for this, guaranteed.
let's go in there first. We're gonna do this and put it in there because a pot is an excellent helmet. Goodbye, Mr. Slime.
I can't get close enough. It'll snap at me.
Oh, it didn't work. That's what we need the arm for.
A perfect fit. Now we can make
Long-reaching attacks on bacteria. Yeah. Alright. Now, into the pot.
Now I'm gonna do something I should have done a long time ago.
Ooh, it had a death cry.
It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
Yep. If it was a nice slime, it would have been okay.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit. So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. All
Now
is the map.
Let's go get the Master Brewer out of that chair so we can have the map. Master Brewer's beard into the Rat
First,
Hunter.
the robot needs more energy.
Oh.
I'll have to feed it some table scrap.
I have table scraps.
Let's see how it likes.
Forgot you
Aha,
can't. There
it
we go.
works.
Forgot you can't use the inventory while he's talking. There it goes. Master Brewer's beard into the
I
robot.
wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit. Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Well, we can get the
I have a
map now.
feeling That wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like the Master Brewer.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course, and why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf?
I really like the
No
Master Brewer.
chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
Let's go get the map.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map
All
of the
right,
area.
we got our map.
And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad. Fast.
First, let's talk to the Master Brewer. He might have something funny to say.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
How did you beat the GHR
When the
X100?
robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of him.
That's an
Your
excellent
shrimp
plan.
tactic.
Too right, but he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and
And
adrenaline I didn't even notice.
All right, I'll let you carry on
I have to
celebrating
go.
then.
Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
All right. Before we head back to Grandpa and show him we got our gear, I'm going to leave this one here. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Book of Unwritten Tales, and my name is Wench Fairy, and I hope to see you next time.